Well, hello there. Oh, happy day. It's a happy day when the media has to be quiet. Shh. Be quiet, media. Be wrong, media. Oh, these Paul Revere podcasters running down the street with false accusations. False accusations. I'm so glad they're false, not only for Jay-Z, but for any children that might be harmed. Whenever I hear something like that, I hope it didn't happen because that's a bad accusation. But people run down the street with false accusations all the time. Now I gotta watch these podcasters roll it back. They gotta roll it back. And it's good. It's good they gotta roll it back. Now let's see if they'll roll it back for Drake. Because no accusations came out against Drake, but they crucified him in the court of public opinion. New rule, new media rules today. The court of public opinion is not a real court. New media rules. The court of public opinion is not a real court. Again, I say, new media rules. The court of public opinion is not a real court. Yet and still, every time we hear something about a celebrity, us as a black community, we feel like, oh yeah, it must be true. Because he never helped us, it must be true. They don't have to help you. You got to help yourself. Everybody here got to help themselves. I got to help myself. You got to help yourself. It doesn't do me any good to bring down Jay-Z. Doesn't do me any good to bring down Drake. Doesn't do me any good to bring down Diddy. People are talking and going on and backpedaling. I heard thought crimes backpedaling. Oh well, we didn't say that. I see a lot of podcasters being quiet now. I think I saw one podcaster come out and say, "Hey, I'm glad that's not true." Maybe two. Maybe two come out and say, "I'm glad that's not true." But that's the new era we live in. Guilty until proven innocent. Now maybe people will sit back and think before they run down the street with false allegations. It's crazy that is Jay-Z to reverse this whole thing. But he said, repeat after me, there's only one rule, I will not lose. Only seen that dude lose one time, and that's the battle with Nas. Other than that, he got a perfect record. He got a perfect record. I need some Jay-Z luck. I joked with my wife. I told her, I said, Jay-Z might beat death. He might be the only person to beat death. She got mad. She said, no, he ain't gonna do that. Hey, I haven't seen him lose many times other than that ether battle. That was it. What they talking about in the comments? Just the beginning. Jay-Z is over with Fed feds coming in next. Said gay. It don't matter to me if a person is gay or not. I'm not trying to have sex with them, so it don't matter. All I care about is I don't. Well, an artist, a recording artist, I just want them to make good music, and of course, in the eye of the public, we don't want them to be forcing themselves on anyone, on women, on men, on children. We don't want them to be forcing themselves on anyone. You know, we don't want them to use their power to force themselves on people, promising people different situations through sex. Of course, we don't want them to do that. That's not right. You know, a person should deal with who they want to deal with. A person should either be given a chance on their merit, you know, as far as their talent or not. It shouldn't be about sex. Put a put a girl on. I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about? Who is that? Kona? Anyway, good boy. Oh yeah, I'm a good boy. Yep. But the only podcaster I saw that was smart about this situation, I don't know if you guys even noticed it, but Joe Budden. Joe Budden just went on. He was like, I'm on vacation. This Jay-Z thing came out, I'm on vacation. That was a smart move. I saw it, I just sat back and laughed. I said, that's funny. Cause I'm sure Joe and Jay-Z are friends. They used to be label mates. So hey, he let the cast do their thing by themselves, and he went on vacation. He was like, Psh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. But I believe this thing is over. I don't think there'll be anything else about it. And this has punched some holes into the Diddy case now because it's the same lawyer that's dealing with Diddy. It's the same lawyer that's dealing with Deshaun Watson. This Tony Busby guy out of Texas seems to have a thing for black celebrities. That's what it looks like. So hey, how come nothing comes out about Post Malone? How come nothing comes out about Jack Harlow ever? You don't hear nothing about them. So you know, we have to be smarter as black people because look, whether people want to admit it or not, Diddy and Jay-Z are etched into hip hop history. If we destroy them, we pretty much destroy that era of hip hop. We pretty much destroyed Biggie. We pretty much destroyed the Bad Boy era. They had an era of at least 10 years on the top in hip hop, you know, so when you destroy these guys, you destroying hip hop legacy, and when you destroy hip hop legacy, you're destroying black culture because hip hop was started by black people. Don't ever forget that. You're destroying black culture, and that's what they want you to do, so they can come out years from now and be like, "Oh, Eminem was the first hip hop artist that sold these many records." Everybody else is destroyed or forgotten about. Showface News, Carcino for Life, all you podcasters that are destroying hip hop history, that's making a mockery out of hip hop history with all these false allegations. They're false. Unless real people come forward, not hiding behind, oh, Jane Doe or John Doe, unless real allegations come out, we are not to take these seriously. We're to look at them side-eyed. We're to look at it with a half of a grain of salt. That's how I look at it. I'm like, yeah, they just trying to destroy black culture. That's what it is. So you mean to tell me Sabrina Carpenter, she never did anything? You mean to tell me Taylor Swift, she never did anything? It's always black culture that they trying to destroy. You mean to tell me Harry Styles never did anything? They never did anything that we heard about. But it's always us being dragged through the dirty section of YouTube by these podcasters that's collecting views, thought crimes, all these dudes, all these personalities, Tisha Tales, Jaguar Wright. Yeah. If it was me, I'd be walking around like Denzel in Trading Day. I'd be like, I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Ain't that what he said? Ain't that what he said? I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Yeah. Start putting cases on these podcasters, then they'll stop that foolishness. It's foolishness, man. You wasting our time. We got real issues going on. We need to be fighting for reparations. That's what we need to be doing while we worried about Diddy and Jay-Z. What about that? What about the money that's owed for free labor that built this country? What about that? Ain't nobody talking about that. Nobody. We need to be taking the United States to international court. That's what we need to be thinking about doing. Getting our reparations for building this country. But we worried about Jay-Z. We worried about Diddy. And we'll turn around and say, oh, we ain't never gonna get that. Oh, ye of little faith. We ain't never gonna get that. Guess what people said during the time of slavery when we was trying to get free? Oh, we ain't never gonna get that. That's what they said. What they tell Martin Luther King during the time of civil rights, oh, that ain't never gonna happen. We ain't never gonna get that. Because you're lazy. You don't want to, people don't want to fight for what's right. We need to fight for what's right, not what's wrong. But I'm just glad this Jay-Z thing has been turned upside down. I'm going to clap for Jay-Z. Good for you. Stand up. Hope you all have a good day. This is a little short live. I'll holler at y'all. Oh yeah, watch my show, Be Cooking in Cleveland. That's what I do. I create hip-hop beats, create songs. When you get a chance, go through this channel, subscribe, watch that.